guys, and welcome back to Single, Married, Separated, Divorced, and Single Again. And as for me, as I usually say, I don't and I have not given up on this creature called man and the institution called marriage. So for me, it will be ready to mingle. Anyway, today episode is, I don't know whether I should say it's sensitive or it's just a straightforward message that should be preached, and it's okay, it can be preached by women. I'm talking about preaching because I have so many channels, and one of them is a preaching channel, so I feel like I'm preaching even when I'm just, usually just sharing something. So before we get any further, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and please what do you call it, push that notification button so that every single time we upload a new video, you know that you're not being left behind. So let's get started. And words have different meanings to different people. For example, when you say you are single, what do you mean? Are you single because you are not married? Or are you single because you are not dating? Can you see what I mean? Anyway, so I'm back again. So today's topic is gonna talk about and really it's a topic that I realized that it kind of mix up. It's almost like I'm comparing it to the race issue that's going on. This one I will call it a gender issue. So I'm gonna talk about this topic comparing them, but I'm going to talk about the gender issue on this channel, and then I'm going to talk about the race issue on the Black Consciousness, on our Black Consciousness movement channel. And it's really kind of like moving into each other, to be quite honest, because I'm really kind of starting to feel like I can compare them to a certain level. So as I was saying, I feel like I can actually start comparing these two from the way it's being handled. For example, and we're gonna talk about the race issue on the other channel, but it's gonna be almost like what I'm gonna say on this about like the gender issue. So I'm a woman, I'm proud to be a woman, I love being a woman, and I have nothing against women, okay? But I'm the type of person, when I see something that I think, okay, this is wrong, I'm gonna talk about it, okay? And the thing is, yes, in the past, obviously, women have been put down. They have been like kind of used as slaves almost in some parts of the world, obviously. And obviously then come the feminist movement, women has to vote and women has to like have equal pay and so on. And those are good. I don't have a problem with that. And I'm definitely agreeing with that. However, one of the things that I've seen is that when something has been wrong in the past and now it's being corrected, sometimes whether it's the people that are correcting it or maybe the movements, somebody else have other ulterior motives about the movement, because movements can start pretty well, just like the Black Consciousness, the Black Lives Matter movement. But then sometimes things goes into it and you start wondering whether they still stand for what they originally were created for and so on. For me, I feel like right now when it comes to the feminist movement, I think they are taking it a bit out of proportion, because now it's crazy what's going on. Men are actually afraid to actually go into dating, and I think it also creates a lot of fakeness, because, and hey, I'm talking about it from the woman perspective, what women do wrong. Obviously, it doesn't mean that men are perfect, but right now I'm actually trying to share what I'm seeing as a woman, and I'm a woman, right? So obviously I have to say that so that you know that I'm not lesbian. I'm not taking the side of men because I feel like, maybe whatever. I'm a woman. I'm proud to be a woman. I love being in a relationship with a man, but I'm still feeling like what we are doing as women, something is weirdly wrong. And I think it is an attack against what they call the nuclear family, which is one man, one woman, their children, and so on. Because now there is so many things that women want from men. Now it's like, oh no, I feel right now that women are becoming, and hey, I'm not talking about all women, but guys, you guys are spoiling the game for us good women. We are in serious business. We want to be helpers to good men who are out there looking for really a real woman. And you guys are spoiling the game for us because now women are literally becoming gold diggers. I had this article where I read about this woman was praising whoever proposed to her, and when she said yes or whatever, or said yes to this man, she knew that she was actually saying yes to a protector, to a provider, and so on. And down the line, this guy probably lost his job, and provision obviously stopped, and this woman literally is looking for, like, she divorced him. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, is this even real? Because I literally thought maybe she was joking, or it's a post where people, and I went to the comments and I could see how she defend herself and saying that she cannot be with a man. Like, guys, come on. Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? Honestly speaking, I don't really understand what's going on, because there's also another narrative where if the man is not providing in the house, then he's probably not the head of the family. There's so many things that we are doing wrong, guys. Like, honestly speaking, that's why the dating app is becoming a jungle, because men don't know whether you are real or not, because women out there, we are showing that we are so worse than what men can ever even be. I'm sorry to say that. Because honestly speaking, like right now, women they want to have their cake and eat it too. And this is why I'm saying that it goes back to, okay, so in the past, we were probably like really like being discriminated against just because of our gender. But right now, what's going on in the world, we are actually like promoting a lot of wrong things. Nowadays, women think that the more naked you are, the more you attract a man. But I can tell you right now that you are attracting maybe what I call a hyena in my previous, because I'm telling you, a real man is not attracted to nakedness. Oh my God, they love their nakedness privately. Why would you think walking half naked will attract a good man? A good man will not be attracted to a half naked woman. Okay? And I'm not talking about when you're at the swimming pool. I mean, you can walk half naked at the swimming pool. Everybody's anyway half naked. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about you being in, like a swimming costume because you are at some, at the swimming pool or whatever the case is. I'm talking about walking in the streets and you are just like naked, and apparently you are looking for a man, and that's what you do to attract them. You are attracting a wrong man. Well, maybe a right man for you. And then there's this thing of like, I can do everything. I don't need a man. The narrative of I don't need a man is now like going crazy. And I can do anything. I'm capable of this and this. So what is this? What is going on? Guys, tell me, what is going on? I am really, really shocked at what's going on, because I'm beginning to feel, did real women died with, the generation of our moms? Come on. Honestly speaking, you guys are spoiling the game for us, because right now, a man has to think twice before going into a relationship with a woman, because a woman will play their cards into the man's life and then soak them empty. And then when that man is empty, he doesn't have anybody to count on, because the woman in his life just wanted provision. And when provision ends, that's it. Guys, that's bad. Okay? Because remember, the Bible say we were created as helpers. Now, okay, you know what? Somebody will say, oh no, Jehovah, I don't believe in the Bible. I don't even believe in God. Okay, if you don't believe in God and you don't think, obviously, a woman being a helper means that you're helping your husband becomes better, and that better can be everything. Better at thinking, better at making decisions, better at his appointments, better at how he treats people, better at maybe his relationship with his family. You as a woman, you are supposed to help that man out, okay? But also better at finances. And sometimes when his finances run dry, it's okay to help him, okay? But let me say, you don't believe in God to begin with, not to talk of the Bible. Please, let's take an example and let's look at the animal kingdom, okay? Guys, the lion is king over the pride, even though the females are the one going up and down to look for prey, okay? The lion just have to sit there and protect. When the enemy comes, the enemy is not afraid of the females. No, the enemy is afraid of the male lion, the king, the one that roared. So that's a good example from an animal kingdom. Do we really need to go there? Do we need to go to see the animals, how they behave in proportion to their gender to each other? To know, like, a man is the head, a man is the king? Seriously? What about the pack, the wolf pack? The alpha male runs the pack, but the alpha female organize the what do you call it? Like, for example, if they have to go to a prey, although they do both, but really, the alpha male is head of the pack. Come on, guys, where did we lose this? Where did we lose our sense of knowing what's really, like, honestly speaking, what's supposed to, like, come on, guys. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on, but something is seriously wrong. But something is seriously wrong, and I think this is a lie from the pit of hell. Like, where now there's this thing of, you know, equal rights, in the sense of, like, oh no, a woman, if the man does this, the woman has to do this. Guys, honestly speaking, I'm telling you right now that we are losing our men. Our men are going to want to remain single and become players because of what's going on, because of what we are doing. And come on, I'm not saying that all men are innocent, because the thing is, we are coming, and that's why I'm going to talk on my Black consciousness movement about this white and black thing too, because it's almost the same thing happening to a certain level. Because the man has been, you know, placed above, you know, kind of everything in the past. Now, I think women are taking advantage. You know, we are correcting things, but now we are taking advantage. Look, for example, at the Me Too movement, where if somebody comes out and say, oh no, a specific basketball player, whoever has raped me, now 100 people can actually come out without any proof and say, me too. I think that's completely ridiculous. And it doesn't mean, and I'm saying it doesn't mean that men don't have their own share of problems, but it just basically means that now we are taking advantage. Now we are taking advantage of what was happening, and now we are just going to, say that, oh no, the men did. And we have a lot of proof of men that has been placed there because things has been said about them. That doesn't mean that men didn't do things. They didn't maybe molest, like girls or ladies or whatever. It doesn't mean that rape didn't happen and so on. But I'm just saying that now, because we have that, we are now taking advantage. And it's affecting the whole world. Because men are now afraid. And this is the other thing that I'm saying also. One of the things also that is affecting this is that men are not being able to be men anymore. Men are created to be hunters. Men supposed to come to you and say, you look beautiful, are you married, can I have your number? Well, in Africa they still do that, and I love the fact that in Africa you can actually be admired as a woman. And that doesn't mean that you don't admire yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself. It doesn't mean, stop saying that, oh no, you want to be admired by men, because no. I think every single woman knows that they want to be admired by men. Don't lie to yourself. You know that. You know I'm telling the truth. But men cannot do that freely now because they're afraid that they're going to be reported that, oh no, physical abuse or what. No, well, not physical abuse, but they are going to be reported that, oh no, you were trying to kind of, I don't know what they call that word. I don't know what's that word that they use. So men are now afraid that if they go to a girl and ask for their numbers, they are going to be told that they were maybe harassing the woman. But that's not harassing. They are being men. Men are hunters by nature. They are born hunters. But now they can hunt. Because they are being told, like, if a man is being a man, putting their foot down, they are being called, they are narcissistic. Oh my Lord. Can this go anywhere? So guys, I don't know what's going on, but honestly speaking, things are not going well for us as well as women. Because now we have these things going out of proportion, to be quite honest. Now we are taking it to another level, honestly speaking. So anyway, we are probably going to go on discussing this issue next week. But for now, we coming to the end of this. I just want to thank you once more again. And I'm sorry that I'm not introducing myself in my videos. But by now, I think you should be able to know that my name is Jehovah. And we have 4 different channels. We are catering for everything. Sometimes news on our Black Consciousness Movement channel. Anyway, take care of yourself and God bless you. And don't forget to push that notification button so that every single time we upload a video here, you can be notified. And also don't forget to subscribe and please share. Caring is sharing and sharing is caring. Okay guys, take care. Bye. Please don't forget to allow our men to be men, okay? To remain men. We can make men weak and women strong, apparently. It's the other way around. And strong to a woman means differently than what it means for a man when a man is strong. Come on, guys. What is going on? Take care.